think that I'm gonna switch this around a bit. Let me flip the camera. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna try and do this kind of sort of half-assly. It's not gonna work that way. I'm gonna have to flip it all the way around. That's not gonna work. Well, crap. So shoot. Let me get this flipped this way, and we'll just go ahead and hang on a second. I'm gonna have to unplug this. Bear with me for a minute. Click. There. Okay. I think that worked. So let's get you guys hooked up here, maybe. On the tripod. Without dropping you guys. There. I think we got it. Cool. Cool. Get some light going. Alright. Hey guys. We'll wait for some people to come in here. Got a couple things need to go do and get going here. If you're just joining, please do all the like and the fun and the share and all that good stuff. Meantime, check my rats here in the background. Still frozen. Just about there. So let me go ahead and open this one up here real fast. How's everybody doing? What's going on, Mike? How you doing? There. Give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna get these rats opened up and get them in direct contact with that hot water. All right. Puppies are barking. Wait for a couple more minutes here, a few more seconds and whatnot, and we'll get going on this video. It's gonna be a quick live for today. First things first, we're gonna talk about Medusa here real quick. We did take her in for surgery on Friday morning. Wow. My lovely wife took her in for surgery on Friday morning and actually picked her up. She's back home here now. Surgery went well. She is... How's it going, everybody? Going good. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Even though it's almost over, which sucks. Weekends go by so quickly anymore. But Medusa's back. Initially, we had x-rays done on her. She showed 3 eggs and a slug that were inside of her. She didn't pass them at all. So surgery was our next step in trying to get everything out of her. So the surgery went well. They got 6 eggs out of her. And she's back home here. We'll show her off here in just a minute. She's a little uncomfortable. She's on meds, on pain meds. She's on antibiotics right now. She has stitches. So I'm not going to be handling her too much as far as that goes. But I will show her off to you guys because, you know, she's a beautiful princess. And I want to move you guys a bit here so we can check her out real fast and let you know that she's doing well. I'm going to spin you guys around on the camera here real fast. There, and I'm going to tilt you down a bit. And we'll show her off real quick. Need to turn the light around too. There we go. Perfect. So we're going to open up her tub. She is on paper towels right now. So here she is. She came through surgery real well. Her stitches are right here, right on the edge there down at the bottom. I'm not going to handle her too much, but she is a little pissy, which she's a little uncomfortable. I understand that. She's going to have stitches for the next 6 to 8 weeks, but she did come through surgery well. They were able to save her reproductive stuff, but she's going to be retired. We're not going to chance her getting, you know, egg bound again. So she's doing well. She's on antibiotics every 3 days for the next few weeks, and then, well, for the next week or so, and then she's on pain meds every 2 days for the next few weeks as well, or a few days. And then 6 to 8 weeks out, we will take her and get her stitches out, and then she's going to live a retired princess life here in the room and be fat and happy. So we're going to try and get her first meal here in a couple of days. They said to wait, within the first 7 days, they would like for her to eat for the first time, but we will see if we can get her to actually eat. She may not want to. She's probably going to go into shed here because she did have the incision for the stitches here. Been changing the paper towels regularly as well because they want her in a, kind of as sterile of a tub as possible enclosure. So that's where we're at. But yes, she's home. She's very healthy again. Once she gets the stitches out, she'll be on the fast track to recovery. So that's her. She's doing good. So I'm very happy that she came through okay. If she has to go through surgery again, our vet did say that if she gets egg bound, she may not make it through surgery a second time. So I'm going to flip you guys around here so you can stare at me again. Maybe. Flip. There we go. All right. So I'm going to move you guys back over this way. Next up is going to be we're going to be pulling an egg. And it's not an egg from one of the tubs here. It's an egg from the incubator. It's actually from her clutch. It has gone bad. One of the eggs went real bad. And it's starting to stink up the room a bit. Which kind of sucks. I was going to keep it in here and, just let it go and see what we're doing. And see if it would actually do anything, but it's gone. Really, really bad. Let me tilt you guys down a bit and drop my light. Grab that off the floor. So there's that. As you can see, it's gotten pretty nasty. It's starting to smell now, so we're going to get that up out of here, and we're going to dispose of that. It's starting to stink up the entire room. So yeah, that egg is out of here. All right, so we're going to grab that, bag it up, and then we'll dispose of that after the live stream is over. All right, come here. Unfortunately, that egg did go bad. I had to move the egg. The other egg that was in there was next to it. I did move that over, so it did not get nasty along with that one. So, grab a bag here. You're going to grab this egg, and it's going to get disposed of here. So unfortunately, that egg did go bad. I did candle the egg. It is no more veins. It's all cream. So unfortunately, there's no good embryo in there anymore. The eggs that were taken out were already starting to calcify and were going bad inside of her. So unfortunately, none of those could be saved either. So those were disposed of as well, which kind of sucks. But I do have a baby from her from a previous clutch. I think it was the first clutch we actually got from her, and that is Eos. She is a Mojave special. So of course she's a blue-eyed Lucy. This is her here. And yes, I know I still have an egg out. This is her right here. So this is blue-eyed leucistic, possible banana because it was banana Mojave to a lesser. And Medusa is actually the mom. So we do have a baby here from that clutch. From there. There you are, sweetie. I know you didn't think you were coming out during the video, did you? So I'm going to go ahead and put this clutch, or this egg, back into the incubator. And hopefully this one goes full term. It's still got a little bit of time yet. Got another month. A little less than a month to go yet before we cut this egg. And hopefully it's a healthy baby. So that was my main concern to do there. All right. That's done and that's done. So let me wash my hands real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and try and feed a snake real quick. Jormungandr is going to eat today. He's going to eat a frozen thawed. I am tap training him, And what that entails is I do tap on the enclosure 4 or 5 times, usually about 4 times with the tongs, and then I present the rat to him, which lets him know that I'm coming in and it's feed time. And then once it has the rat's thawed out, we're going to feed her as well. I don't know if it'll be thawed out that fast or if it's going to chill, or if it's not going to make it in time to during this video. We'll see. I don't want the video to last very long, over a certain amount of time. I always lose my heat gun. Use this constantly and I always misplace it. So what we're going to do is check our rat temperature. Once I get my tongs. Because Yarmagander up there moving around in his enclosure. We'll see if we get him to eat today. So this is very hot water. Okay. Check, make sure it's all thawed. It is. All right. So what we're going to do here now is I'm going to get you guys in a situation or a position where you can see what I'm doing here. Try to anyway. In my stool. There's his enclosure. Do I need to tilt you guys up a bit? This is hard to do. I'm trying to do this sideways on the viewfinder. There's that. Okay, he is actually up here on his branch, and his head's back to the back of the enclosure. So what I'm going to do is figure out what I do with my tongs again. There we are. Got him. We're going to give him a few taps. I'm going to open up his enclosure. So there he is right there. So now he knows it's time to eat. Go ahead and get this out. I'm going to give it a little dry off here. I'm not going to put my hand in there right now. I will present this to him though. Let's see if we can get him to eat. There it is. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this plate underneath of the rat. Odds are he's not going to need to worry about it. And the reason I do that is I don't want him to swallow any of the coconut. This little trick is a trick I have here. Is to grab the rat and just kind of set it up in here somehow. To where the only way he can actually get any coconut in his mouth is if he actually drops that rat in there. So there, he's got it pretty good. So I don't want him to swallow any of the coconut right now until he gets a bit bigger, because right now he's pretty small. So that's what I do as far as his feeding goes. And then I'm going to sit here and just watch him, make sure he does okay. It's almost to the point where I can actually close that up, and then we'll move on and we'll see about Azathoth's rat as well, which is not quite there yet. Let's see. It's getting there. It's almost ready to go. Now, I rearrange his enclosure constantly so that it's always different, to where the wood's in a different spot or the branches are hanging over different areas and stuff. Sometimes it's higher off the ground, sometimes it's like this, sometimes it's over on the other side. But if he's higher up off the ground, then I don't really worry about it too much, because he will eat that rat suspended in midair. He does exhibit signs of being arboreal, semi-arboreal. They are, he does enjoy climbing all over his enclosure, that is for sure. That's why I rearrange it constantly for him. And that way he can get some good exercise and good enrichment. Like his water bowl's over here today. It's been over there for a couple days now. Probably the next time I get into his enclosure, I'll move it over to that side or closer to the middle and move that branch over here. And so I just rearrange it all different ways. So yes, gives him some fun stuff to look at and play with and climb on. And yeah, So once he uncurls that rat, he will eventually start to eat that thing. But I'm going to keep going on this video. We're going to open up Azathoth's enclosure. That is usually her signal that it's time. You know, the door's open, come on out. So after a few minutes, she usually makes her way to the front, and she will climb out the front of the enclosure. So we got the egg. It's stinking up the room here. It's been just over the last couple of days that it's gotten really, really bad. Really, really pungent and stinky in here. Haven't checked for any new eggs today. Or this afternoon, I should say. So we're going to do that really fast. She's probably going to be our next one to go. That's Brunhilde there. She's probably going to be our next girl to go and give us some eggs, I'm hoping. It's going to be a pied clutch. So that'll be a fun one. I think she got paired to a coral glow pied male. Yep. So het pied to a coral glow pied visual male. Waiting for her to go. And you're not doing much. Her. Ooh, she might be our next one to go. So if she goes, that's going to give us some black pastel DGs and some het desert ghost stuff and some black pastel het desert ghost stuff. It's going to be on this one here. And of course, Mara, our het sunset girl. She's still doing her thing. And then we'll have some more Wookiee stuff coming soon as well, I hope. So that'll be Wookiee Fire to Pastel Wookiee Woma. Same mom from that last cluster we did. And I was going to do a video showing off the babies that we did have the sheds back from. I figure I might as well do that on here for right now since you guys are here. Now, check comments. Okay. All right, first up will be the Pastel Mojave Woma. I had it marked as Pastel Special Woma. I should have known. I totally guessed this one wrong. So here, come here. Here this one is. Easy. I know I scared you, I'm sorry. This is the Pastel Woma Wookiee. Not Wookiee, I'm sorry. Pastel Mojave Woma. Should have known with all these alien heads coming down on the sides that this was a Mojave and not a special. But this is the girl. She'll be available at the next show. I think I do have a video ready to get put up with these guys in it. Just going to show them off real quick here on the live stream. So that's a Pastel Mojave Woma. And next up is the one I guessed perfectly. It is a Pastel Woma Special. I guessed this one. I was right on the genes in this, but then it came back with Yellow Belly. I got a positive hit for Yellow Belly. So I don't know. On this one. We're going to send off a shed or two more here pretty soon, I hope. And we will see about getting if we see any more Yellow Belly pop up. But that is this girl here. She's got some more yellow. She's a little more yellow than the last one. Almost looks like she's got some OD in her, but she does not. There's no OD at all. This is a Pastel Special Woma. Possible Yellow Belly. According to the genetics, hit Yellow Belly. But there is no Yellow Belly in the mix that I know of. So if she does have Yellow Belly in her, hey, more power to whoever gets her. Literally, more power, so she'll have a little more power in the genes. So that's her. So those are the two that we got back. Pretty happy with that outcome. Like I said, I've got 4 more from the clutch that I'm going to make available to everybody. So that'll be we'll go through those as we get them back and as they're ready to get put up for new homes. These are going to town on this too. I'll show him off again real quick. Let me grab this light off here real fast so I don't freak him out. So there he is. He's eating that pretty well. He's gonna get that down. It's been about 12 days since he's eaten. So plenty of time between feeds for him to eat again. So yeah, he's going to town on that. So while he's getting that down, I have to keep an eye on him so I don't let him climb out and get loose, if that makes sense. So all right, there's Azathoth down there. There, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and try and feed Azathoth here. See if she'll actually eat for us today. I have a medium rat here. If she does not take this rat off the tongs, we will attempt to help her out a little bit. Sometimes she gets a little confused. Try and do this so you guys can see. There she goes. She has no eyes. This is our no-eyed snake. As you saw, she struck that rat off the tongs, and now she'll figure out how to eat that rat, normally without my help at all. All right, so he's kind of pulled away from the plate here. And carefully pull this out of here. All right. So now the plate's gone. He is doing well on eating that rat. About gone. There he is. So yes, yeah, guys, that's a lot of stuff for today, right? Talked about Medusa. She's doing well. Azathoth's going to eat her rat. Jormungandr's eating his rat. Or should I say devouring his rat? I have to watch him. First time I fed him, he tried to eat him. Tried to eat himself a little bit, so I had to stop that. So we will keep an eye on that. And yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by today. We're only about, what, 22 minutes? So thanks for coming by. I'm going to cut this a little short today because I do want to... Jesus, it's 88 degrees in here. No wonder I'm dying in here. I do want to finish going through the tubs here, making sure everybody's good. And check a couple more tubs for eggs, which I don't have to check that one because I see her crawling around, so no more eggs there. Make sure Azathoth is eaten. If you guys have any questions, please comment on this video or comment on any of the other videos that are up. I will have more videos up for you guys here pretty soon. Appreciate you guys again coming by, saying hi, commenting on the video. Please share the video, like the video, helps with everything. And yeah, guys, we'll watch these two here for a couple of minutes and yeah, see how they do. So she's already, Azathoth is already starting to eat on her rat. She's actually already found the head on that rat. He's already swallowed his rat. So I might grab you guys and drop you guys down a bit here so you guys can check her out eating her rat. And we'll talk a little bit more about a couple other things maybe. There. Alright, we're going to go up to here. I'm not overly worried about the light bothering her because, like I said, she has no eyeballs. She was born without eyes. But she eats on her own. So there it is. There she is. Now she's going to go ahead and start to devour that rat. He's done. He's got a big old bulge in his tummy now. So I will go ahead and close up Jormungandr's enclosure while you guys watch her. So he's good to go. Helen ate the other day as well. So she's our other blind snake. She did eat the other day for us, so that's good. And Azathoth's gonna keep mowing on that rat there. So we're golden, guys. We got both of our kids to eat today that I needed to get food into. And yeah, so she has no issues whatsoever eating. She does eat just like a normal ball python. Back and forth on the rat's head. Even though she does have a cleft in her lip, it still doesn't slow her down at all. And not having any eyes does not slow her down either. As you see, she struck that rat off the tongs, just like a normal ball python would with a frozen thawed rat. She's probably going to move around a little bit because she's in a curled position to swallow that rat. But she had no problems finding the head, and no problem. She won't have any problems eating this rat either. So yeah. So this is for all the people that ask me if she eats normally. Yes, she does. Very normally. So yeah, but I'm gonna grab you guys now. So while she's finishing with that, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I'll set you guys up here just for a minute, maybe. Sorry about all this. I'm gonna figure out this tripod here. There we go. Yeah, cool. Yes, guys. Well, I hope everybody's had, like I said, had an amazing weekend. Fortunately, tomorrow is Monday. Everybody gotta go back to work. And Memorial Day is coming up pretty soon. If you guys are doing anything fun and exciting on Memorial Day, let me know. And yeah, once she eats that rat, I'm gonna head out the room. But in the meantime, guys, stay safe. Do all the fun stuff. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. Have everybody share this video, please. Go check out the other videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Thanks for stopping by again. Take care. Bye. Yay, bye.